We're all wondering the same thing, and we polled. And here's what they told us. They said they're making more social media posts than ever, more than 5 a week on average, but they're getting less leads and less attraction from the marketing they're doing. What are they doing wrong?
Well, I just laughed inside my own head when you said 5 a week. I posted 397 pieces of content yesterday.
Wow.
So how about that, everyone?
Is that right?
That is a true statement.
How do you do that?
You really fall into the framework of P&H, which is something I'm going to start pushing more and more, which is platforms and handles. Platforms is, I'm on 7 to 8 platforms, 9 with Substack now. I have multiple handles. There's a post that got 500,000 views yesterday called Uncle V, which is I'm the uncle of the kids on TikTok, and the content I put out is more uncle, not friend or dad or leader. And so I'm very impressed and empathetic to the people riding the Rovers who think 5 posts a week is a lot. That would be like me saying, for everyone who's in shape physically, that would be me starting this interview saying, hey brother, so my people, I just polled them. They did 3 push-ups last week.
Someone gave you my workout routine? This must have been our producer. I'm going to get on this.
And I don't mean 3 sets. And I don't mean 3 days of 100 push-ups. I mean 3 push-ups. 5 pieces of social media content in 2026 in a week is equivalent to 3 total push-ups for the week.
So is it a quantity game?
It is a quantity and quality game. Quantity is not subjective. Quality is.
Okay.
Right? So everyone here on the other side listening to this podcast is debating quality. They're also, you know what they all just said? They're like, Gary, what are you talking about? My job is to sell houses. I've got to be at open houses. I have a team to manage. Like, I don't have all this time to make content. My response is tough shit. If you want it, if you want to sell homes, there's a lot of people listening now that got to the Rover from a Toyota, no diss on Toyota, because they did knock on 1,000 doors, because they did send direct mail. You know, that foundation of the grind of real estate of the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. That new foundation is called social media content. But unlike direct mail, one piece of content, for some unknown reason, and I know why and I can go into it, but it gets 3 million views instead of your normal 1,300, changes the course of your career. There's no door you could have knocked on, no flyer you could have sent to mail, or no phone call you could have made from 1970 to 2005 that would have compounded your business 50x.
Yes.
But there is a social media post that can do that. Everyone knows that. I'm literally getting, you see this? I know that everyone who just heard that knows I'm right, knows it's possible. Doesn't mean they know how, doesn't mean that they think it will, but they know it's true and it's not a lottery ticket. I think it's very manageable. I've devoted my career to being good at the craft. It's no different than staging a home.
Sure.
Is staging a home a skill or are you lucky? It's a skill. You know how to make the couch and the carpet and all the shit. Well, making social media content is a skill. I know, and I'll do it right now, that I can say go to GaryVee.com/attention and I put out a 50-page deck from my last book, Day Trading Attention. That is free, no excuses. Especially if you have a Rover, you can afford a $30 book. But even if you don't want to, there it is. It's GaryVee.com/attention. I know every day at GaryVee, I put out content of how to do this well. I also know that I tell people over and over, don't listen to what I'm saying, watch what I'm doing. But I also know that yesterday when I landed in Atlanta for this amazing keynote, and thank you for having me.
It's an honor.
I ate some gummy bears in my hotel room. And I wasn't supposed to do that. And that's called lack of discipline.
They are delicious though.
And Mike Vacanti, I hope you're not listening, but my trainer would be pissed if I told him the truth this morning that I ate 40 gummy bears for no reason. And oh, by the way, they probably cost me $80 because you know how to
get them at this
fancy
hotel
hotels
they did.
Exactly. And that's basically the punchline. I am incredibly, unbelievably, uncannily disciplined when it comes to business. I am not that psycho dominator when it comes to health and wellness. I've become much better. You can look at my old videos versus now. I've gotten the results. But the wah-wah from all the real estate agents and everybody else of like, well, it used to be, well, guess what? You used to buy beachfront property in Malibu for a lot less 40 years ago too. The supply and demand of attention. I actually think of social media like real estate.
Is that right?
I think of attention as an asset, real estate asset.
Sure.
And the reason I've been so good is I'm good at finding new neighborhoods or new states or new countries. Like when I was yelling at everybody in 2018 for TikTok, that was buying beachfront property in Costa Rica 40 years ago. I was right. How many of you actually did something about it?
Very few.
Correct. And the ones that did are the ones that say something on stage when she opens for you guys today, or the thousands of DMs I get. Many do. 99% don't. I can't sit on this podcast and make you do something, but what I can tell you is if you're driving right now, walking your dog on the treadmill, I know how everybody listens to podcasts, and you don't realize that the world's attention is in mobile devices and on these 7 to 12 platforms, and that is an opportunity to sell homes, well, I don't know what to do for you. The end. I could literally leave now. I might even leave now, brother.